Hi. Y'all, isn't that the cutest little pupper you ever did see? We're gonna have a little bit of fun tonight and make the cutest Halloween sign you've ever seen in your whole life. So I hope you're ready, because I am. I have been wanting to do this ever since the thought came to me the other night. I was sick and couldn't do it. So here we are now. All right, so I have some of my cutouts in front of me. I've already started painting them because it's a lot of painting, and I didn't want y'all to just sit here while I'm painting. So I'm gonna finish this up. I already have done one layer of this orange. It's energetic orange, Waverly chalk paint, okay? I already did one layer, so I'm hoping I only need one more layer after this. So whenever you hop on, say hello. The keyword, I believe, let me just double check, is Candy. So you can comment Candy. Hi, Lisa. Oops, I'm trying to, there, okay. All right, y'all. I've been working all day. Getting orders out for my live sale and getting Etsy orders out. So if you ordered something from me, you should have shipping notification already in your email. If your invoice is paid. If your invoice is not paid, please pay it, and then I will send you a shipping notification. I am leaving to go out of town on Monday, so I won't be able to ship anything. So until I get back on, like, it'll probably be Thursday before I'm shipping anything again. So if you want your stuff to go out before I leave, I need you to pay that invoice, and if not, I will take care of it as soon as I get home. Hi, Patsy. Hi, Chelsea. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Carlene. Are you new here? Hi, Karen. What's going on? Hey, Brooke. All right. Let's see. Okay, it did pin. All right. Keyword is Candy. We're going to make the funnest little sign tonight, y'all. I sort of just came across this idea the other day. And I thought, oh my gosh, because I really wanted to use, let me show you this. So this is the little, it's hard to see on here. That is a little dog cutout. There's a little skeleton dog transfer, y'all. And I wanted to use this real bad, okay? Well, welcome to my page. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you like crafting, because that's what we do all the time. Make sure that you follow, and you can, if you comment the keyword, you can sign up for notifications so that you can be notified whenever I go live, which is basically every day. Anyways, I wanted to use that dog, like, desperately, because, you know, everything I do, I want to incorporate Dozy into it. And so I was trying to do something with Dozer, and then I came across the idea to do this with Which Better Have My Candy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so perfect. It could be a little trick-or-treater with their dog, with their skeleton dog. Like, how perfect is that? So that's the plan for tonight. And I think this is going to be real cute. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Hey, Paula. Welcome. All right. So just trying to get full coverage on here. Oh, I missed half the H. And I'm going to try something new. So I don't have a paint dauber, like one of the round ones. So I took one of these little Dollar Tree sponges, and I just added a little flat back bead onto it. I just glued it on with hot glue. I made a small one and a big one because I have big letters and I have small letters. And so we're going to give that a try tonight and see if we can't do some polka dots on our words. I don't know if we're going to be able to or not, but that's my solution to not having a paint dauber. I'm going to have one. I need to either order one or go buy some. But in the meantime, until I do, I think if that works, then I may not buy any, because I don't really know another reason that I would be using a paint dauber, to be honest, besides polka dots. Anyways, I'm going to set this aside. So all of my words are good and painted. I'm going to put this right over here, see if I can't switch this out. We're going to paint our little dog real quick. And he's going to be black because his bones need to be white. And I also have my little ghost here that needs to be painted also. And I'm just using my Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint to paint. And then I'll probably use a paint pen for this little ghost's eyes just to fill them in. But it isn't, his eyes are engraved already. Anyway, you can comment Candy to get this. And you can get the whole project at a discount, of course, using that link. So just fill that out, and then I'll send you your invoice, and then you can pay it, and I'll get your stuff to you. Okay, there's our little ghost. And let's flip this around. We're gonna paint this little dog. I already painted my board. We're gonna use a rustic round tonight. And this is just black, that same Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint. Let's see. I have just a paintbrush. I'm gonna try and not go too thick. And let me just make sure. Okay, I think I have him the right way. So there is a right way and a wrong way, okay, on these cutouts. So just make sure that you're painting your dog the right way, because the transfer is not going to fit on it, and you'll have to flip it over and paint the other side, which is fine if you end up doing that, but just check it first, okay? So my dog is facing to the, I guess he's facing to the left. So, and that's the way he is on the transfer right here, okay? So it matches. That way we won't have any issues. And then I'm going to do his little, my ghost's little glasses with black. And then I think we're good. These paint really well, the cutouts do. So this is a chalkable chip, and you can paint it with chalk paste if you want to. This is acrylic paint that I'm using, but it works fine either way. Acrylic paint, I can't guarantee that you're going to get it off of there. They are marketed as reusable, but this project, in my opinion, is not going to be a reusable project. It's going to be a one-time, and then I'm going to hang it on my front door all Halloween long. Maybe longer than that, okay? And then I have my little candies here. I'm going to just use some Posca pens for these. I have a green one and a pink one, a purple, that I wanted to use. Make it super easy on yourself, okay, to paint little stuff like this. Okay, one of these is the ghost's little candy bag thing. And then the other two will just be on the board, or be hanging there with it. Let's see if I can fill in the center, and then I'll do the ends. There we go. Ooh, this is gonna be so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Y'all, I was not feeling well the other night whenever I was going to do this project. I was in bad shape and didn't end up doing my live that night, which was horrible because I was so pumped about this project. So I'm glad I'm here tonight doing it. All right, let's get the center of this one done, and then we can do the end and then the other. So whenever you comment the keyword, you can also get the link to my Amazon. I do have these Posca pens on my Amazon. So if you don't have any of these pens yet, y'all definitely get some. There's also some cheaper ones that I have on there that work great too, in different colors, some pastel colors. Those are really good, and they're real cheap compared to Posca pens. Personally, I think they're similar. In quality, they work just the same, except the other ones are actually chalk markers. So they're meant for like the restaurants, the ones that the restaurants use, like on their chalkboards. These are not. These are actually acrylic paint, okay? So keep that in mind. These are not chalk markers. And they're not going to be removable. I mean, on wood, they're not going to be removable for sure, but like if you were to paint on a chalkboard, don't do that. Not with these anyway. Hi, Donna. How are you? Welcome. Are you new here? I'm so happy to have you. All right. Now, y'all, I'm just so excited. I love a good Halloween project. And now that it's like August, I feel like the gates have opened where I can do fall and Halloween and just full speed ahead. So anyway, whenever you comment candy, you'll get the link to get this on sale. And all of the cutouts are from my laser. And then of course, except for the little dog and the backer sign, okay? Everything else I cut with my laser. All right. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. All right. Our little candies are done. We may come back and do one more layer on the green. We'll just have to see after it's all dry. The wood kind of soaks up paint pretty good. And so we'll just have to see, okay? Now, this is my rustic round. This is a 16-inch round, okay? I'm gonna dry this. I painted it before I came on. And it's still just a little bit wet. I do want to wax this before I do anything else because I'm going to tape it off. And we're going to do stripes on the background. And then we're going to have some, let me see if I can move this over. I don't know why it's so far over. I think from my live sale, I guess. And then we'll do polka dots on the words. And I think this is going to be so fun. A whimsical Halloween sign. Alright, just want it to be good and dry before we move on because I am going to tape it and I don't want to pull anything up with the tape. But to keep it from getting pulled up, I am going to use a little bit of wax. So this should protect the paint that's down now from getting pulled up whenever I put the tape down. Let's do, well, all right. I've got just some regular painter's tape. I think this is like 1 inch. Sorry, I gotta put my hair up. It's like warm in here. I don't know what's going on. It's just me moving around too much or what, but it feels warm. Okay, so here's what I want to do. Try and have my lines as straight as possible. So I'm gonna gonna put down a tape line, and then I'm gonna kind of mark it with another piece of tape, okay? Because I want them to be evenly spaced, okay? So I'm gonna just put that down for a second, and then I'm gonna put down one more piece, and then we'll pull up the piece that we just put down, okay? This will help you have evenly spaced lines. Okay, there's like some piece of something, lint or something in my tape. Okay. And so a lot of this background is going to be covered up with the words, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, but I would like it to be as perfect as it possibly can be. And really, you don't even have to have a full piece of tape for this part. It can be a smaller piece. I need to cover up. Got a little bit of a gap over here and a little bit of one over here, but you can use a much smaller piece if you want. I don't know why I tore that piece so huge. Okay. Like, you can really use like this big of a piece for this. Just to space it right. And you could do multiple if you wanted to and make it like several pieces of tape wide for each stripe. Okay. Or you can do a single piece like I'm doing. But now, I pushed it down too much, I guess. I don't know. All right. And then I also am including with this cutout set a little hanger for the back, because I think we're going to end up covering up the hole on this rustic round, which is okay. I'll show you how to use this hanger too, so just hang out with me for a little bit, and then you'll see exactly how to use it, okay? And you can just come back to this video and reference it whenever you're putting yours together, okay? Let me put that one down. All right, now pull that up and we're good. Okay, so now I just want to make sure that I have a really good seal all the way along all of these lines. And I'm not going to be any less careful whenever I'm painting with my black, but that way I can just not be as gentle with my black. Now, I don't want to go in too heavy along the paint lines, okay? But just because I don't want it to bleed, but we should be okay. Especially with some good quality tape. This is like, I don't know, whatever the painter's tape is that you get from Lowe's, the off-brand one, I think. I bought like 3 or 4 rolls of it, and somehow Dozer got a hold of one of the rolls and took it outside and chewed it up, so that was good. Brand new roll, too. Y'all, I swear this boy tests me all the time. And he's a puppy, so I just have to like let it go, but and I got to put my stuff away. That's on me, you know. But I really don't know where he got it from, because he can't come into my craft room in here. I keep up a doggy, or like a baby gate, so that he doesn't come in here whenever he wants to. And then whenever I'm on my lives, he can't come in here and knock over my camera. Or cause any other chaos. All right. So I really, I was trying to go for like a, you know, the white and black stripe guy. Oh my gosh, I don't know what, my brain is not working. That kind of Halloween vibe. And then I was thinking, like, I really want to do polka dots too. So that's why we're going to do some polka dots on the words, so that I can get both my favorite prints in one. All right. Okay, and have you guys gotten your order in, gotten your color of the month yet? I don't know how close it is to selling out, but I imagine it's got to be getting close. So if you haven't done that yet, you definitely need to. All you got to do is place a $75 order on my website, and then you'll be allowed to add the color of the month to the cart. It's a matte gold, and mine is on the way, so hopefully I will have it here very soon. I can be using it and show it to you if you haven't gotten it yet. Awesome, Brooke. Perfect. Happy to hear that. All right. Okay. All right, there's our stripes. I think they look pretty good for a girl that doesn't know how to draw a straight line. I think I did okay. Get this thing dried, and I think I might be okay on my candies. I don't think I need a second coat here, so I'm gonna put this over here, and we can work on polka dots and getting our little dog put together, and then we can put everything together on the board. Okay, here's our little ghost. Isn't he so cute? Or she, really, with his little glasses. Our little puppy dog, and there's still wet paint on there, so that's good. Okay. If you don't know me, I am a messy painter. Don't be like me. Use less paint. Don't go over the edges. But it's fine. It'll be fine. All right. I think my words look pretty good. Now I'm going to be careful while I'm pulling this off of here so I don't break anything. Those look pretty good and dry too. All right, now this is our transfer, okay? And the set for the cutouts, man, you can't even see that. Hold on, let's see. Comes with all the other little cutouts too, a little bat. I don't even know what this is. Oh, is that the frog? No. I don't know what that is. I can't figure it out, but maybe it's the frog. I have no idea. I can't. That's weird. Anyway, there's little cutouts for everything. Oh, you know what? I think that might be the spider, possibly. Yeah, I think it's the spider. This is a little frog for sure, and a little cat. So you have all your animals. And there's even like a little weird little bird down here. But you get all that whenever you order those cutouts, and they fit perfectly with the transfer, so that's fun. Let's go ahead and get this prepped. So I'm going to show you how I cut my transfers too. I've been trying really hard to not cut the backer sheet lately because it makes it a lot harder to store your transfers because then they're not all in one piece anymore. And I need to dry this the rest of the way too. Let me do that because I got paint all over the place. Y'all, I'm a mess, I tell you. All right. The worst at painting things. Okay, my little dog, and this is him right here, okay? So I'm gonna just take my scissors, and as you can see, there are cut lines here, okay? They are silkscreen, so they're super easy to cut. I'm just going to make a little slit and go right just like that, okay? There we go. Perfect. Now I can just pull just that one off of here, and I don't gotta pull everything off. Now if you were doing a whole scene, you could cut all of them apart if you want to. I am only gonna use the dog tonight, so that's the only one I'm gonna trim. All right, so I do want to wax this, okay? You definitely wanna use wax on these. They're very smooth, and I was just seeing if I needed to maybe sand it just a little bit, but I think I'm probably good. Okay. Now, I do want to use wax because I don't want to be pulling up any of my paint that I put down, okay? And the surface it's a little textured, but it's more smooth than anything, so it makes it real easy for that paint to just peel right up, okay? And then you also want to make sure that you fuzz your transfer too. So I have my fuzzing cloth out. I'm gonna grab my little transfer here and make sure that I fuzz it a couple of times. Now this one has quite a bit of silk screen, so it probably won't pull off a whole lot, but you still want to fuzz it, okay? All right, so just put that right down, and should be fairly easy to line it up with the cutouts. And I say that putting it on a dark background, so I mean this transfer is basically see-through, but it's a little easier on a lighter background. So my fuzzing cloth works perfect for that. It's on there just right, okay? Now I'm gonna make sure that it's pushed down really good. And I don't know why I didn't pull out paste before, but we're gonna use just regular bright white paste. Nothing special. Now, you could totally use Shimmer Frost paste for this and it would look awesome. You could use silver, anything that you want to use, okay? But I just want this to be typical skeleton. So bright white should be just fine. All right, here we go. And I'm trying my best to smooth this paste out and like sort of use my squeegee to pick it up as I go so that I'm not wasting any, okay? And it's just staying in the silk screen, and then I can use a lot less paste that way, okay? Because you don't got to leave a bunch down. Just leave it in the places where there's the silk screen and pick it up everywhere else. And it'll make it easier for you to clean your transfer too, okay? Plus, more paste for you to use later and less jars that you gotta buy, okay? All right. Hi, Brownie, how are you? Welcome. All right. Oh my gosh, my little dog is so cute. Oh my gosh. He is adorable. Okay, that is a really cute little pupper, okay? I love it. All right, so I'm gonna do, hi Sue, how are you? Welcome. I am going to put my eyes on my ghost real fast, and I'm just gonna use a paint pen, okay? So, all right, there we go. That's done. Okay, my little ghost has eyes, and we'll put him together in just a minute. Now, I want to attempt to see if I can do polka dots with my little homemade tool that I made. I just used flat back little beads. I made big ones and I made little ones because these words are thicker than those are. And I'm just gonna use white, my white paint. Make sure I shake it up pretty good. And that way I can just use the lid, okay? Hopefully. I am going to grab my little board that I had a minute ago and try and pat off any extra paint. Not too bad, I don't think. I definitely need to get some daubers, but I think without that, I think this is not bad. All right. Not bad, huh? That's the poor man's paint dauber. So look, you gotta make it work, right? I was looking around here like, oh no, what can I use to make polka dots? Because there ain't no way I'm drawing circles, okay? No stinking way. So I was either gonna have polka dots or not, but they're not gonna be hand drawn for sure. So not too bad, I don't think. Okay. And we can do this one. Yeah, you gotta be creative around here. All right. All right, I do love these flat back beads too. I use them for all kinds of stuff that is not bead related. I originally bought them so that I could use them as gnomes noses. And I've only maybe used them for gnome noses like once or twice. I've used them for all kinds of other things. And now for this too. Okay. All right. Okay. There's my second round of polka dots, and then I have my little one here. I'm going to switch to, there we go. And I can just set it back down over there if I don't have a good enough daub on the first one. I love gnomes too. I love making gnomes. They're fun. Hoping that Chalk will come out with another set of gnomes. We've had several different ones that have always been fun. There we go. Had to go and get me some more paint. All right. So yeah, if you are new here, you're welcome to go check out the replay on some other videos that I posted. Literally every single day, pretty much. I do a live. I do try to take off on Sundays. But I have a couple of years worth of lives that I've done. And all kinds of different projects too. So every holiday you can think of, I've done a project for it. Okay, so Which Better Have My Money now has polka dots on it. I'm gonna just set this right down there so that I don't have it in my way anymore. And then I think we can dry this and start putting it together. I don't see why not. So let's dry it. All right, isn't it so cute? Yeah, I think I'm excited about this one. I know I've said that like 6 or 7 times now, but that's my excitement level. I can't help it. So I'm going and making sure that all of this is really, really dry, because some of these polka dots have a little bit more paint than the other ones. Last thing I want to do is come over here and smear it once we're putting it all together. All right. So remember this, and we're going to, so I made this to where it will fit on this board. It does hang over just a little bit, okay? But I want to go and put all of it together first and just make sure that I have my placement how I want it, and before we actually glue everything down. So I wanted the dog to kind of be in a sort of threatening stance, like right in front of, you know, because this little Halloween trick-or-treater is being a little bit aggressive with his or her demand that which better have my money, I mean my candy. I don't know why I keep saying money. But let me grab my tacky glue, because some of these I want to glue with tacky glue. Some of it's I'm going to use my hot glue gun, which I have ready to go. But I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and just start from the beginning. Now, I'm going to use tacky glue on this, and I'm also going to use a little bit of hot glue, I think. This tacky glue works awesome. It gives you just a second to reconsider your placement before it holds everything for life. And you don't need a ton of it, okay? So I'm just gonna put just a little bit of hot glue on each of these letters just for a little bit more hold, but it's really not even necessary. Okay, and then you can go right there with that. And my little trick-or-treater. I already need some more of that glue. I need to order some more of it. That is his little trick-or-treat bag. And then I'm just gonna, on his glasses, I'm only gonna use the tacky glue because it's so thin. I don't want to have hot glue coming out of the edges, okay? And it's hard to avoid. So that works really well. And then my little dog, this is the only place he's gonna be stuck. So I do want to use a little bit of hot glue here too to make sure. I might actually glue him to that B too once I get the words down, but I'm gonna go ahead and move this over just a little bit so that I can put the words in, and then we can come back and glue the ghost and the dog down, okay? So again, I want to really squeeze this. As you can tell, I use this glue all the time. And I need to order more. But I'll probably come back and use hot glue on these too, but just a little bit, okay? These letters are not that thin, but I don't want to be squirting, having any hot glue coming out of the edges of this. Plus it dries so fast that I don't know that I'll be able to get some on every single letter. But if I can, I will put that right there. And then I can come in with, yeah, of course, happy to have you here. All are welcome. I would love it if you would share me with your friends. Tell people about me. And you're welcome to go check out my Etsy page. Look at my website, my Chalk-Couture website. We have tons and tons of products. And pretty much all of it is so easy to use and makes crafting just so easy. You don't really, I mean, anybody can do it. And I'm not even really, I have like zero talent. And if I can do it, you can do it. Pretty much. Because all right, we're almost there, y'all. Okay. And just a little bit of hot glue there too. And then put that one on here as well. And then we can throw a couple of pieces of candy on here. Put that right there, and then I'm just gonna try do just a tiny bit of hot glue. Make sure it has a really good hold there. And I went a little overboard with the hot glue. As per usual, pretty much my MO. Too much paint, too much glue, going everywhere with it. Okay, just a little dab of glue is all you need. And it's easy as that, okay? So I think that's everything. Now, that is our sign, okay? Super cute, right? Now, we have this little hanger, okay? And I've not used one of these yet, but there's a first time for everything. I do, when I try and use some of these leather strips that I have to hang this with, okay? So, isn't it cute? Yeah, I think so. All right, now I'm just gonna lay this on my fuzzing cloth so that I don't scratch the front of it. I'm gonna flip that over, and I wanna make sure, yeah, I did pretty good making that straight. So this thing goes on the back, okay, and as you can see, there's 2 layers to it, okay, so we're gonna need to glue one down, and then the top piece, okay. So basically what's gonna happen is, and hopefully this is gonna be able to go through here. So I think it goes through there like that. And you can either tie a knot or you can make it a loop. And I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to do that. So I think I'm going to do it like this, and then we can tie a knot in the back of it, okay? So just like that, so that it has room in these little in those little grooves to not be right up against the board. Okay, so put that down first, and then you can take your little backer piece and glue that one on. And you got a professional little stacker thing, okay? Like, I mean, we're really doing it like it's meant to be now, okay? So I'm gonna just tie a little knot here. I'm not even gonna tie 2 knots, just one. And I am gonna glue this a little bit here also underneath my knot, since it's not like a standard, it's not like a really great knot. But I'm also gonna trim this once I get that done. Okay, let me see if I can trim those end pieces off, and then I'm just gonna give it just a little bit of glue right there, just to hold that knot down. Yeah, it's perfect, right? And it'll help for all those rounds that you have that don't have holes in them and don't have a hanger that comes with it, so that you can hang it if you want to. Okay, so that right there, it's a nice strong hanger, all right? And it's not real ugly on the back, okay? It makes it look professional. So let me know what you think. Which better have my candy? Isn't this so cute? I think it'll be the perfect Halloween door hanger. And again, you can comment the word candy and get all the stuff to make this yourself. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. Look at my little dozy boy in his little skeleton dog Halloween costume. All right, y'all. Isn't that cute? I'm glad you love it, Brooke. Thank you. Okay, well, I will see you guys soon. Make sure that you follow and get yourself some notifications so that you know whenever I'm going live. Next time I see you, I will be in Atlanta for a couple of days. So that'll be on Monday night, okay? Have a great rest of your weekend, and I love you all. See ya.